Good morning, dear student. In our grammar, our 8 chapters name is degree of comparison here. So here we noted here adjective is given here, and in adjective we compare here. Suppose there is no comparison, on that times we use the positive degree, and when we want to compare the adjective between two noun and two things, then we use the comparative degree. And if we want to compare one things or one noun with many noun or many things, on that times we use the superlative degree here. We see here our first question, that is fill in the blanks with the correct forms of adjective here. So here we have to use the correct the forms of degree of comparison here, and it is blank here. So we read here Rajasthan has blank weather. So here dry is given here. So what we have to put the correct forms of the adjective. So we have to write here the dry, because we are not going to compare Rajasthan with other state or other city here. So we have to write dry, remain dry here in our answer here. Then the Ganga is a blank river. Then bracket holy is given here, but we are not comparing the Ganga with other river. So our answer is remain holy here. Then here steel. We are talking about in this sentence steel and gold. It means we are comparing steel with gold. So it means steel is blank then gold, and in bracket adjective cheap is given here. So we have to write the comparative form, the second forms of the cheap adjective, and that is cheaper. We have to added er after cheap. It means cheap change into cheaper here. Then in fourth example, Rohan is blank then Meena. We can say that here we are talking about here Rohan and Meena. We are comparing here Rohan with Meena here. So we have to write the correct forms of clever. So clever change into cleverer. We have to added er after clever adjective. So our answer is cleverer. Another is important things here. Then is given here, then definitely it is comparative degree. If then is given in a blanks or in a sentence, so we can say that the sentence is in a comparative degree. Then here the Nile is the blank river. So here long is given in a bracket. So here we can say that if the is given here before adjective or before blank the is given here, so definitely we can say that it is superlative degree. So here we have to write the superlative forms of long adjective, that is longest here. So here also the key word the is given, then our answer is longest. And remember, in a superlative degree one noun is compared with the other noun here. Then sixth example is given here. Ria is the blank girl in the class here. So among many girls, we are talking about Ria. So here tall adjective given, tall change into tallest in a superlative. How can we understand the sentence or the blanks? We have to put the tallest due to the only. If in our answer or our blank the is given here, so we can say that it is superlative degree here. So our answer is tallest here. Then Australia is a blank continent here. So small is given here. Small is given here, and we are not going to compare Australia with other continent. So our answer is small because it is positive degree here. So small remain small in our answer. Then Eden is a blank garden. So here we are not comparing any garden with Eden garden. So our answer is beautiful. So beautiful remain beautiful in a positive degree here. Then health is blank, then wealth. Here then is given here. Then is given, then we definitely we can say that it is comparative degree. So we have to add it here. Important is given, important. So when the two syllable in our adjective, so we have to add more before our adjective in a comparative degree. So our answer is more important here in our answer. Then wood is blank, then wood is blank, then water. So then is given here, and we are compare here wood and water here. So when we compare wood and water, so comparative degree, so we have to write the comparative forms of light. So light change into lighter, we have to added er. Then here iron is the blank of all metal. We are comparing here iron with many other utensil here. So useful here, use and full, two syllable is given here in adjective. So we have to added most word before useful. So our answer is iron is the most useful of all the metal. How can we understand? We have to put the superlative forms of the adjective due to the only. If the is given, then our answer is superlative degree. Then in a 12 example, walking is the blank exercise. So good adjective is given here, and by seeing the before adjective, we have to write the superlative forms of adjective good. So our answer is good change into best here in our answer here. Then in second example, in a second exercise, we can say that identify the kinds of adjective here. So we can say that rose is a beautiful flower. We are not going to compare rose flower with other flower. So by seeing the beautiful, the positive forms of the adjective, we can say that our answer is positive degree here. Then here, second sentence, Neha is stronger than Meena. So here we are comparing Neha with Meena, and then also given here. If then is given and the comparative forms of strong, strong is comparative forms of positive degree change into stronger in a comparative degree. So by seeing then and stronger, we can say that our answer is comparative degree here. Then third form, the feather is the lightest of all. So here seeing the lightest, that is a superlative forms of adjective light here. So our answer is superlative degree, as well as the is given here. By seeing the before the adjective, we can say that it is superlative degree here. Then fourth example, mooncake. Mooncake is famous nut. So we are not compare mooncake with other nuts. So famous, by seeing the famous adjective, we can say that our answer is positive degree here. Then fifth example is given here, like milk. Milk is thinner than honey. So then is given here. Then is given and the thinner is given. So we can say that our answer is comparative degree here. Then Ved score the highest mark. High change into highest in a superlative degree. And by seeing the, we can say that it is superlative degree here. Third example is given here. Complete the following. Complete the following here. So what is the different forms of our adjective? Like good is positive form. So good change into better in comparative and best in a superlative degree. So we can say that good, better, best. Then hot in positive form. So here last is T, that is consonant, and before T O is given here. So before consonant letter we have the vowel letter. On that time we have to double the last letter, it means double T here. So hot change into hotter and hotter change into hottest in a superlative degree. Then easy, then y is given here. So we have to remove y, and y change into I, and we have to added er in a comparative degree. So easy change into easier. Then once again we have to change I, y change into I, and we have to added est in a superlative degree here. Then handsome is given here. That is once again the two syllable. Hand and some, both the different words. Handsome is given here, so we have to added more before comparative degree. It means more handsome, and most in a superlative degree. So our answer is most handsome. Then neat is given here. Neat change into neater, we have to added er. Then neater change into neatest in a superlative degree. Then big, again here G is given, that is a consonant here, and before consonant I is given here. So we have to double here, double G, Then we have to edit er. So big change into bigger, and we have to edit biggest in a superlative degree here. Then we can say that do as directed given here, and the first Birbal was wiser than Akbar. We are comparing here Birbal with Akbar, so that is comparative degree. But here we have to change into positive degree. So what happened? We are not going to compare here Birbal with any person here. So in shortly we can say that Birbal was a wise courtier here. So we are not going to compare Birbal with other Akbar here. So we have to remove here then and Akbar, and we have to write the present forms. It means positive forms of wiser change into wise. Then here the second example, the dog is faithful animal, and we have to change here into comparative degree. So here we have to compare dog with other animal. So the dog is faithful adjective, so we have to add more word, more faithful, and we have to also write then after another noun that to whom we want to compare with dog. So after then we have to write the cat here. So our answer is the dog is more faithful than the cat here. Then third example, the whale is bigger than the elephant. So here we have to change into superlative degree. So what we do here, we are comparing whale with the many animals here. So the whale is, we have to edit the to show the superlative form, and bigger change into biggest animal here. So here whale is, we are showing the biggest animal of all other animals. Then fourth example is given, write the comparative forms of strong here. So strong change into stronger in a comparative degree. Then five example, write the superlative of wealthy. So we know that in a superlative form, wealthy is changed into wealthiest. It means we have to remove y change into I, and then after we have to add est to make a superlative forms of adjective. Then positive degree, so comparison between two. Positive degree, so comparison between two. Our answer is false, because in a positive degree we are not going to compare any noun with other noun here. So our answer is false. In a comparative degree we are comparing with other noun here. Then we can say that what is adjective? What is an adjective of comparison? So our answer is, the definition is given here, the adjective that show comparison are called adjective of comparison. Once again, the adjective that show comparison are called adjective of comparison. Then 8 number, what is used to make comparative adjective? What is used to make the comparative degree here or comparative adjective? So one things, we use er. We use er or more with than. So in some adjective we have to add er in positive form, or in two syllable we have to use more word before two syllable adjective, and then must be there. Then is there before to whom we want to compare, before comparison we have to write then. So by saying then we can make the comparative adjective. Then what is used to make superlative adjective? What is used here? So we have to use est in a positive form. It means we have to edit est or most word here. If two syllable is there, then we have to use most word before positive degree here, and the must be there. Before superlative adjective we have to write the article before superlative adjective. So our answer is, we use est or most with the here. Then 10 number, so Pacific, the Pacific is the blank ocean here. So to whom we have to underline here? Underline the correct word here. So by seeing the, we know that it is superlative forms, so we have to underline the superlative forms of adjective. So by seeing the, we can say that it is largest is our right answer here. So in this video you learn here how to recognize the three forms of degree of comparison, as well as how to we have fill up, or how we can able to give the answer of each and every question and how to fill the blanks, add the correct forms, or how to change here from one degree to other degree of comparison. Okay, thank you.